Shut up and sit down.
Hi guys, this is David with Financial Phoenix. I wanted to bring you a video today just to talk a little bit about my business model and what I do, the reason why I've chosen to sell books in particular. There are lots of items that you can sell on a bunch of different sales platforms, so I wanted to explain a little bit about why I do this and why I chose this avenue and what you can do to try it out for yourself and see what you think about it. So the background for my reselling experience mostly started with eBay years ago, kind of the Wild West days. I sold a lot on eBay. I had a business in the past that I ran on eBay. Basically had to change directions from that. Came back to it for a little while, but it was only okay. You know, some people really make great money, and that's awesome. eBay is definitely a part of our strategy. It's just not the main thing right now. So what I stumbled across when I was watching videos, trying to figure out what avenue I wanted to take, was Amazon. Particularly fulfillment by Amazon, which you'll find all over the internet, all over YouTube as Amazon FBA. So basically that just means, like we've talked about in the past on the channel, you buy the items, you put them in a box, you ship the items to Amazon, they handle the rest. They deal with all the customer service, they deal with any returns, they handle everything, picking, packing, shipping, so you don't have any of those worries. I've sold items today and not lifted a finger. I just get a notification they're sold, Amazon picks and packs them and ships them. So it really works out well. In terms of why I chose books, I started delving into a bunch of other YouTubers' content to see what the best option would be for FBA sales, because I didn't have hardly any capital at all. We actually started our resale business with $100 at most. It may have even been closer to $50. It was literally the little bit of money that was left on my last paycheck after we paid a couple of bills. But we just had to make a decision. Were we going to accept, the situation we were in, or were we going to try to better it? So that's why we took the last little bit that was left and decided to go this route with Amazon FBA. And we're still growing. We're still trying to get to the point where we can afford to set aside specific capital for sourcing, but we're definitely making progress. We've got over we got close to $2,500 in sales the last 30 days. And that's with a shoestring budget, very little time, and, full-time parenting at the same time. So it's definitely something that's doable if you need a little bit extra money for your household. And it's not something that completely takes over your life unless you're the kind of person that just throws themselves into something headlong and that's what you want to do. There are definitely some people who hustle all the time, and that's awesome. But this is also a great option if you want a side hustle. So books are a great option for a couple of reasons. Number one, they're extremely cheap to get. You can get them free. I get free books all the time. They're extremely cheap, otherwise, even if they're not free. Thrifting books from like Goodwill and Ohio Thrift and Savers and stuff like that. I go to a Goodwill outlet and pay 59 cents a pound for books. And, some of the hardbacks, obviously, maybe you're paying $1 for them. But a lot of the small paperbacks, you're paying like a quarter a book or less. So extremely easy to source material. It's one of the few products that you can sell used on a daily basis and not have problems with quality control and things like that, not have complaints. As long as you're following Amazon's guide. I mean, obviously, every once in a while somebody's not happy, but 9 times out of 10, you just follow Amazon's guidelines and you're never going to run into a problem. There's a really great video about conditioning your books and finding the proper condition based on the descriptions. That's actually on Rake and Profit's channel, so you can check that out. Another thing that's really great about books is how easy they are to pack and ship. Sometimes if you're dealing, or even just high-end electronics, there's tons of potential for those things to get damaged in transit, and then you're just out the money you spent, and you're going to end up incurring other fees along the way, shipping the items out to Amazon. dealing with paying the Amazon fees, but then having your item returned so that you don't get to have the money at the end of the transaction. So it's one of those situations that really makes books an attractive option because books are really sturdy. I mean, you can just tape up a box of books and ship them out. I hardly ever use any void fill whatsoever unless I have a lot of expensive textbooks. It's super easy, super simple to pack and ship as well. And it really lets you maximize your shipping discounts. So I usually ship each box right at the 50-pound limit. And I think the most I've paid to ship a 50-pound box to a fulfillment center has been like $11. So it's extremely cheap. Really great prices to send in your items. And, if you're buying books that are the appropriate rank and you're pricing them appropriately, they're just going to fly off the shelves in a lot of cases, those lower ranked books. So to kind of get started, there are a couple things you need to figure out. First of all, how much money is it going to take to start this business? Secondly, what upgrades can I make to make myself more efficient? First thing to talk about there is the cost for startup. You're not going to find a business opportunity that is cheaper to start up than selling books on Amazon. You can sell books merchant fulfilled, which basically means it's the same thing as having an eBay account. Basically, you're creating a listing. When that item ships, you pick it, pack it, and ship it. That's merchant fulfilled, not Amazon fulfilled FBA. If you were to do a basic free account on Amazon and use the Amazon seller app to do your scanning and your listing, so it'll help you source your books and help you list them. You're looking at no startup costs whatsoever. The membership is free for a basic account on Amazon Seller Central. Then if you want to go with a professional account, then you can pay a monthly subscription. It depends on the volume you're going to do. So as I talked about before, a basic account is free of charge monthly, but they do take $1 out of each transaction that you do, each sale that you make. So, that might be a good way to kind of get your feet wet and see if you like it. But if you're going to sell more than 40 books a month, which hopefully you will, hopefully you'll be selling 100 books plus and making a really great extra income, secondary income. Then you're going to want to go with the professional account. It's a flat $40. You can sell as many things per day, per month as you want. There's no additional off the top fees. You just pay the FBA fees that you'll see in the app when you go to list an item. And then, just any shipping to Amazon when you ship out a whole box of products to them. Those charges will be on your account. But like I said, they're so affordable for the amount of stuff you're shipping out. Now, in terms of where you might want to go to improve your business, if you give this a shot and you like the feeling, but you want to really make some actual money, you don't want to dabble in a book or two here and there, then you're going to want to do a couple of things. You're going to want to go ahead and get a Bluetooth barcode scanner. So I actually have the box for mine. I guess I don't actually have mine with me at the moment. It's in the other room. But I use a Yo-Yo. It's actually a relatively inexpensive brand. You can find them on eBay. I think I paid something like $28 or something for it. There are really great scanners available, like the Opticons and things like that. And they definitely do a great job. But this will be a really good recommendation for somebody wanting to just get started and see if it's worthwhile. What this is going to do, you're going to pair this up with Bluetooth to your phone. And then you're going to get the next thing we want to talk about, which is the Scout IQ app. Scout IQ is the most important tool to make money selling books, other than the fact that you have to have an Amazon Seller Central account. So Scout IQ is really great. So what it does is free download. There's a free 14-day trial. There's actually going to be an affiliate link in the description, so you can click my link and download it for free and try it out. I do get a little bit of a residual on that, but that's only if you choose to go with a paid membership after trying it out. So there's no risk whatsoever. Just give it a shot, see if you like it for free. Is when you scan the barcode of a book or the ISBN number of a book, which we'll talk about in just a moment, it's actually going to go ahead and pull up that information from Amazon. It's going to tell you what the current offers are looking like on that book. And it actually has a very advanced algorithm that makes a determination for you. It tells you, hey, this is a good buy. It is an item that is ranked well, which basically means that it's a popular item on eBay. So like their bestseller rank means that the number one rank item is the most popular item in that category in all of Amazon. And it scales from there. So typically, you'll be looking at books probably in the 1 million and less range, which sounds like a lot, but there are books that are rank 1 million that sell just about every day. So you're going to see that there's quite a lot of titles on Amazon, quite a lot of books that get sold every day. So don't be intimidated by that rank number. Just try out the app, download it. It'll use your phone's camera to scan barcodes, and it'll tell you yes or no. It'll tell you it's a good buy, or it'll tell you to reject it. And honestly, you can play with your own triggers. You can play with your own settings that'll determine when it goes off and says yes or no. But if you just follow those basic settings, try it out for a little while, see if you like it. I'm still working on the default settings, and it's still steering me in the right direction. I still make money selling my books. It's a really great option to make those buying time decisions, and it lets you get a deeper dive into some of the sales charts and stuff. But that's something you might want to go to the Book Flipper community YouTube channel and check out those finer details. But definitely look up Scout IQ, follow the affiliate link in the description, and give it a try if you're wanting to get into potentially selling books. You'll find that trial is, such an invaluable tool, and you'll definitely want to keep it. You'll definitely want to go with a membership if you decide to make this one of your main side hustles. So the reason why I want to talk about this, it's been done to death. People have talked about selling books on Amazon over and over again. There are hundreds or probably thousands and thousands of hours of footage on YouTube, but you have to see the actual results in front of you before you make a move. I saw all the videos, I heard all the information, but I wasn't ready to make a move. But then I heard enough people give their success stories and talk about what they've been able to do, selling used books in particular, how little it takes to get started and how quickly it can actually start making a real impact on your life. And I just decided I had to give it a try for myself. So that's why, even though there are plenty of people that are already talking about it, I want to put this out there, because every person that you hear tell you how great an opportunity this is one more person that might inch you a little bit closer to making that jump. And let me tell you that I'm not making any money doing this as far as, talking about selling books. I'm making money when I'm actually out selling books, but I'm taking my time because I want to let you in on this. If you have any questions about getting started, if you have any questions about how to interpret the data that you're reading, you can always send me a direct question. You can directly message me through YouTube. Or you can go to the Book Flipper community. That's the Scout IQ headquarters channel, so to speak. And you can definitely ask your questions there as well. Plus, Scout IQ has a Facebook support group as well. It's a really fun hustle, and you can make a really great return on investment with just a few simple tools that cost nothing or next to nothing. So, definitely check out the links that I got for you. Let me know if you have any questions. And, until next time, just make sure you like, share, subscribe. We're going to try to bring you tons more content, not only making money with side hustles and sales and things like that, but also obviously saving money. Alexis does a great job with all of our couponing deals, all of our rebate deals. So that's what we're here for. We're here to put more money in your pocket and help you keep the money that you have. So thanks again for watching. You guys have a great day.
Shut up and sit down.